Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs Love reading. Another All Signs Love Tarot reading. And as is often the case here at the Tarot Closet, All Signs Love Messages reading. I'm channeling for you in June 2023. You could be here, of course, in real time. You could also be here many months, even years later. This connection between you and I, this is coming off, is a fated connection. You're meant to be here. We're meant to meet here today. So welcome. I'm really glad you're here. We see the Judgment in reverse, Pluto energy, and Archangel Gabriel, but maybe not able to help as much as our angel for messages wants to help because it is in reverse. So somebody here is, they're afraid to change. And there's a little bit of denial here. So what's going on? Can be that somebody made a decision that they're regretting. It can also be that they're not making a decision that they should be making. Let's see what's coming through. I, of course, will list all the decks that came in today in the description. You'll also find, what is that? The tarotcloset.com down there. And, of course, all playlists, all zodiac signs, messages from your person, love tarot readings for all signs. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, in-depth twin flame readings below. Probably about 100 or so, maybe almost 100. So there's bound to be something there for you if you are on a twin flame journey. Either way, feel free to check anything out in the description if you're inspired. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what is for you and let the rest go. Before we begin your reading, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's video and subscribe. I need to fix this to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. Watching videos, liking them, sharing them if you're inspired, subscribing to the channel. These are things that really keep my channel going and allow me to bring you more readings. So thank you very much. And in any case, in any way, thank you for being here today. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Nine of Swords. Okay, so that's the partnership placement. Wow. So we can see here that I don't feel like anybody's sleeping. This is the, this is the partnership placement. This is Gemini energy. This is also Mars energy. And it's telling me that there's not a lot of sleeping going on, but there's also, look what is here on the bottom of the deck. There's no communication going on here. And somebody, I think that might be you, might be thinking about going. Looking over here at the Nine of Swords, also a little bit forlorn. So this might be, you might be having a hard time sleeping as well. This is the Seven of Pentacles, of course. It's Venus and Taurus energy, and it's waiting around for an outcome. You've been patient. You've been waiting for what? This. Showing itself the sun. Does this mean this is coming? Let's see. It's showing itself. I think we're probably going to take it. It does feel like this needs to come in. Yeah, let's see, because at the moment, somebody here is in denial, maybe not feeling strong enough. Maybe they're trying to summon up the strength. Quite literally, I feel the strength card coming in. But nobody's sleeping. And this is also, look at this kitty. I feel like you're both in there. Look, there's two birds in there. And this black kitty for me is almost like borrowed from the Queen of Wands. You know, it's a kitty with a secret keeper. Also a kitty who's in protective mode. So look, it's interesting. But, I mean, it's the Nine of Swords, you know. This is not sleeping very well. This is sadness around. You can see it here. But there's also this strange element of protection because these birds in here look pretty alive. You know, they haven't been, to sound grotesque, they haven't been digested. But we see the grief around this connection and the fact that maybe this might be reversing for some of you, or you're thinking about it, because that's the energy of just not wanting to wait anymore. It's Venus in Taurus. And this is the Venus Pentacles here on the tree. Look, with the birds. With the birds, the kitty's not even looking, just waiting and waiting and waiting. They're connected to me with messages. Now, spirit messages, but also messages. So for a lot of you, you're just waiting to hear from your person. But this is a lot more because this is an outcome. It wants to be here. I can see a card slipping through. We are going to keep it. Does this mean this is on everybody's mind? Yeah. Does this mean it's happening? Let's see. You know, and energies, outcomes, they will, and they do change. The future is not fixed. But we can see here that it's the time spent, the 6 Pentacles, and look, here goes Spirit. Here goes a messenger taking a pentacle out right here toward the sun, the crown chakra, the outcome. So, yeah, it's interesting because on one hand, it's a pentacle heading for the sun, which is an outcome, which is a pentacle, which is commitment, which is an offering, which is bringing in the thoughts. The Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but also bringing in some King of Pentacles energy. On the other hand, this little birdie might be flying around until you're sure of what you want to do, for those of you that might be on the verge of leaving and not waiting anymore, because this is also, well, this is connected to the crown chakra. And that's finding a solution and knowing. And this is a kitty who has been waiting for this. And it's been really difficult. We can see it. And we also see in the Judgment card, you're both here. It's out of balance. It's also connecting us to, well, yeah, it's the truth for me. Because this is a 2. This is a 20. It deduces to a 2. That's the partnership. That's the balance as well. We know that's lack of balance in the connection, but it goes beyond that. Your person, your someone, or someone you're here for today. Like all of us, we all have divine feminine and divine masculine energies. And there is an overabundance of divine masculine energy here because somebody is just in denial about their bad judgment. Lack of a decision, a bad decision. I mean, it's in reverse. So, yeah. And I don't think anybody's really sleeping. Your angels are watching over you. Look. These black feathers, these are angels in protective mode. Is this kitty attacking? You know, what's going on? There's a feather flying down too. It's 3. It's the divine. It's divine timing. When is that going to happen? The message. You can see them up here. That's where they came from. And of course, that's also connecting us to messages from spirit. That's just shy of 10. A new cycle. So it's not quite time yet. But this is wanting to be shown. The 8 of Pentacles. Is somebody look at this. This is how it's going today. Wow. Wow. It's a bottoms up reading. This is how it wants to come in. So there is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So it is here and it also wants to go there. The Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles, they both came. I tell you, sometimes these readings, this is how it's going. 2 of Wands. We see this. This is more energy of having trouble moving forward. This is Mars and Aries energy. Look, I want to show you though. Your heart's connected. Connected here also to the World card. Now that can be completing a goal, I want to say. Is the goal the outcome? That's what I feel like this is about. Look, it's a 7. It goes right into the 8 of Pentacles. Where did it go? The 8 of Pentacles. There it is. We knew that the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles was here. Strange. And look where they are. They're right here connecting to the 7 of Pentacles. Exactly where we felt the energy. So this is really clear that this is what you've been waiting for. You're still thinking about it. They're also thinking about it. Look, it's all connecting right back here. But this is about communication. It's the 3 of Pentacles as well. And we're going to continue talking about the 2 of Wands in reverse. I wanted to show you the card, got distracted, because sometimes other messages take precedence. It's the 3 of Pentacles, it's Mars and Capricorn energy. And again, it's how you do things. And this is a collaborative energy. And in order to build up these garbage cans, these trash cans, everybody needs to be communicating. You know, you can see here, somebody's not communicating. Now you can see there are 3 pentacles. So here's the thing. That can be a third party romantic, but it can also be family of origin, cultural, religious differences, somebody, one of you in the way, that third pentacle, the kind of the obstacle, I want to say, okay? The third party. Here for me, this is your person, clearly. It's right next to the Death card, connecting with the King of Pentacles. This is literally, this is the death of their ego. So this person, I do feel, is coming in or thinking about it for a second chance. This is a whole redo. Look at this card, my gosh. Are some of you on a twin flame journey? For sure. I know that's not everybody. But look at the energy here. By the way, soulmate energy too. The gutting here of the kitty and also the death card. It's the same energy. This is Scorpio energy. It's the death card. And it's also Pluto. And this is also Pluto here. The judgment in reverse. And that's the denial. Their ego is keeping them here from communicating and keeping them from what? Taking this to another level? Because is there a truth also? Yeah. What is the truth? How they feel? Did something happen? Now we talk about that third party. And the thing about the 3 of Pentacles is you need to communicate to build up these trash cans to get through that window, you know? And you can see there are 3 kitties here, but one of them isn't doing anything. For me today, that's your person's ego. Because if you are to get the fruits of your labor, I want to say, and in this case, which is getting into that window, what is in that window? Look at the yin-yang energy here. We know it's imbalanced, you know, and this is the energy for me there. If you want to get to that, you have to communicate to build those cans up and get them in the right place. And everybody listens to everybody. Everybody supports everybody. It's stable. If somebody's not communicating, the trash can is falling over and you can't get up. And that's representative for me today, the metaphor for your connection of somebody not communicating. Therefore, if there's no communication, things are very clearly not going to be stable, but also somebody not just communicating the truth of how they feel, but being clear. Maybe there's an actual lie too, but communicating about what they want, you know, what's going on here in the connection. And this is coming in and saying, I really want a second chance. This is somebody you're very physically and psychically connected to. So they're hoping that your heart is still open and that they're not too late. And there's that King of Pentacles that you've been waiting for. The thoughts, yeah, they're thinking about it. Maybe they're coming here too. For some of you, there really is another connection, but I tell you, it's also their ego, the third party energy here. This is just, look at this. I was just about to say to you, the 4 of Swords is here. So we know that or I feel anyway, that, didn't the 4 of Swords come down? Or is it the 4 of Wands? It's the 4 of Wands. Interesting. I saw the 4 of Swords. Was about to say to you, I think we're going to see the 3 of Swords. And we did. It's under here. We're going to look at it in a minute. But this is communication so that you can build this up, so that you can reach where you want to reach, the fruits of your labor. And you have to communicate to get there, or it's unstable and nobody wins. Nobody gets through the window. This kitty doesn't go in and get the treats, or whatever they're trying to get. Steal pie, chicken, whatever. And are not able to even share it with anybody. Again, third party, romantic for some of you, cultural, religious differences, location, family of origin, but for sure, their ego, because they're coming in here. And what happened in this connection? Because they're in denial. They're not feeling quite as strong as you would want them to. So there's a denial here, but we also see the 8 of Pentacles. And this is an energy of doing the work, I want to say. So are they working it out now? Let's see. I feel like we need a lot more, because this is also connecting with the 4 of Wands in reverse. And this is Venus and Aries energy. And this is connecting with possibly some arguments. Maybe for some of you, moving out of a dwelling, I want to say, home, apartment, that sort of thing. City, state, country, whatever. And for some of you, it's a legal connection. For some of you, it's not. It's really clear. And I wanted to say to you that, yeah, I think we're going to see the Three of Swords. And as I was about to talk about the Two of Wands, which we're still going to talk about here, the Three of Swords came in reverse. So this is apologetic energy. This is somebody who wants to apologize, who wants to heal themselves, but also wants to offer healing. It's Saturn and Libra energy. And we know that you were still in the Three of Swords, and that's the heartbreak and the loss and the sadness around it. And we see that in the Nine of Swords. Nobody's really sleeping very well. And you are not only feeling sad about it, thinking about exactly the energy we felt here, the thoughts and what didn't happen or what you might still want to happen, but you're dangerously close to wanting to leave the connection. So are they going to get here in time is the question. Look at this kitty. And it's dripping right onto a lotus flower. Right onto a lotus flower. The Three of Swords. Swords are transactional. They're clarity in relationships. Clarity in general, truth, communication. And it's in reverse, which is the apology. And they know they have to do it. Look at this. It is just so incredibly clear. It's the moon in reverse. Pisces energy. Cancer and Gemini also come through. We know it's extremely emotional. We also know with the Gemini energy coming through that's communication. It's connecting us directly to Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. So they're co-creating with Source. You can see it. It's all over. You both are. And they have the truth here. This is clarity. And this is the truth coming. But when? Because you see in the Page of Swords, that's what they're holding on to. Look at this making peace, love. This is a dove here. Look at all the messages, all the messengers from Spirit trying to get this page energy to notice. Yeah, the Page of Swords is looking up at the dove, but the reason that's happening is I feel they're all getting the dove here to get this page energy to recognize this. Because they're keeping an eye, they're thinking about it, they're watching. There's a very strong nocturnal energy. They know what they need to do. They're not sleeping very well either, but they're just kind of holding on to it. And that's a lot of the page energy. Now, it can be somebody's younger. It doesn't mean that they are. Because the immature energy comes through, and whether it's chronological years or just the way they're behaving or just their thoughts. But it's also just kind of like, I want to say what is that word? All of a sudden a apprentice energy. Not really sure. They have it here in the moon, this major arcana. It's clear. It's the major arcana here. Where's the other one? The death card. That's the death of their ego and judgment. That's what they're trying to upright here. The Two of Wands. I didn't finish talking about the Two of Wands. And I'm going to keep this here, actually. And we're still going to also talk about the sun some more. First of all, I just want to show you the card. This is bringing in the world card for me. The divine timing. Completing a goal, and for some of you, maybe a lesson and moving on. I don't feel like that's happening now, but for some of you, it's dangerously close. What's the goal? We see it. It's the King of Pentacles, offering the pentacle that they're playing around with here. Look at this kitty. Bat, bat, bat. The divine here. Peace, love, doves. Right here in front of the crown chakra, which is connected. That's the source. That's the sun energy. It's right here. Co-creating with Source. Also trying to find a solution. Thinking about it, batting it around. But this is where they take it and they move forward with it. It's the King of Pentacles. This is the Virgo ruled by Mercury energy. So there's some details, and we're still not talking about this yet. We will. And yeah, anyway. And that's the details around the Virgo energy, but it's Mercury. Again, it's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. So yeah, do I think they're thinking about it? I do. We see it here. But timing-wise, no, not right now. Are they watching? Yeah. Do they know they need to apologize? Yes. Have they been playing some games? Maybe for some of you. That can be the case. It's bringing in some Five of Wands energy here. Are we going to see the Five of Wands? Or are we going to see the Six of Wands? Did they overcome it? I don't think so yet. They're trying to. This is somebody who wants a second chance. It's the Death card. It's transformational. I mean, look at the heart here is still, it's this, you can see through the skeleton and they're showing the heart. There's the messengers. Yeah. And Archangel Gabriel, the angel for messages, helping the greater good here, but judgment is in reverse. Death is in the upright. So it's a timing issue for me, and if you're going to be there as well. And are they offering? And what's going on? We know that their ego is one of the third parties. But this is the two of you. Look, there are the two sunflowers connected to the crown chakra around this pentacle. The crown chakra, of course, connected to the sun, the source, God, goddess, the universe. Look at this kitty having a moment, a wake-up energy. But then we see over in Judgment reverse, it's not quite going to happen yet. Although we know that they're holding on to it. What they want to say, the clarity, the truth. We see it in the moon in reverse. Of course. They want to apologize. They really want to apologize and offer healing for everybody. Will you still be there is the question. And what is this other sunflower for you? What do they know that you know or you don't know? It's their ego for sure. Is there something else for some of you? Maybe, yeah. But look where that death card, bringing in the energy here, of course. That's the transformational energy and the butterfly flying right over here to what they know. And look at what's right behind it. It's a nest. You were either building a life here in the Four of Wands when it was in the upright. Maybe some of you surrounded by friends and family. Maybe you're connected in that way. It won't be for everybody. It's really strong soulmate energy, but we can see it's being really tested right now. So you're either building a life, you were wanting to build a life, it was a hope, a wish, whatever the case may be, that came through really early, that the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles would come down. They did. Right after, one after the next, and right here wanted to show that, yeah, lack of communication it wasn't stable because there wasn't communicating. One person maybe was going in another direction, or yeah, I hear you, but not really listening, so putting the can in the wrong place, so it fell over. There's some denial here about something. Communication, it goes way beyond that. We know that. Because nobody's really sleeping very well and they want to apologize, but they're still in their ego, but we see that the death of their ego is coming. And I do feel they're working on that here in the Eight of Pentacles. This is the sun in Virgo, and that's where they are right now. Here in this energy, in the sun energy, the Leo energy. There's the transformational butterfly. They're taking their time. Look. Licking their paws. That's part of the work. They're cleaning things up. They're doing what they need to do. That's an innate feeling. That's what kitties do. You don't need to take them to a groomer. They groom themselves. So this is something that they need to, I do feel like they're working on, but I feel like it really is a timing issue. Look, the Eighth Pentacle is like much bigger. And we see it everywhere here today. And 8 is an action number. It's accomplishing something. So it's like, come on, here. Make a decision, because this Two of Wands in reverse is telling us that there's issues right now. When they make a plan, there's some hot and cold energy, I got to tell you. So they might be wishy-washy a little, coming in, coming out. Really connected to Judgment in reverse too. Is there a decision that they made what was bad? I think so. Did it get made for them because they didn't make it? Maybe. Or is this their wishy-washiness? But this is coming together and completing a goal or a lesson for me. And it's also travel, soulmate energy. We see it's in reverse, so we see there are still obstacles. And physically traveling, not happening, I feel like, right now, but also within the journey. But it's exactly this energy here. I'm going to keep the... Look at that. It just left the Magician in reverse. Yeah, this is scattered energy. This is wasting time and resources because we see what's on everybody's mind. What needs to happen. They know what needs to happen. The Sun card. It's the new cycle, Leo energy. It's the outcome. It's the joyous outcome. It's victory energy. It's success, I want to say. And this is also taking something to a deeper level, I feel. And maybe for some of you, even incoming energy to a family energy. This is really clear here. Magician is in reverse. It's scattered energy. Gemini, Virgo energy. The details, the communication, as above, so below, not happening right now. Mercury energy, co-creating with source. So they're back and forth. That's the hot and cold energy we feel. And also themselves, but not together, not with you. This is unfulfilled potential. It didn't reach it, or it got interrupted. And that's exactly what you've been waiting for and why you might go. So will they come, and will they come in time? With this apology, and is this an offer? I think so. You know, but they may have been playing around. They're wasting time. I mean, it's the Ace of Pentacles. It's, you know, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. It can be really taking it to another level right here with the sun. They're playing with the sun, with the pentacle, with the source. Look, there's the transformational energy. So yeah, I think it's really on their mind. And I do think it's definitely, there's potential eventually if they're fast enough, because it's taking that away with the Magician in reverse. It's wasting the resources. The Magician has access to all the resources. All the elements, water, air, earth and fire, the love, the friendship, the clarity in the relationship, you know, the physical relationship, the commitment, leading with the heart here. There is that butterfly, not quite out yet. Somebody might be dealing with some heavy stuff, okay? And because it's spinning around, you know, and we know that the connection is, we can see the sadness around it, the lack of sleep. We know there's an apology, what happened in the Three of Swords. Look at the offer. Divine timing, roses, growth, love, right on the sword, transactional, the truth that they're hanging on to. We see it, it's in reverse. So there's more batting that around. They're batting it around here. It's a timing issue for me, and you deciding also, because you have free will, everybody does. So for you, you might be feeling a little confused too. And we can see that. Also in the Two of Wands, you're both here. You're connected. Of course you are. Your hearts, look, holding it up here, supporting it. This is making the choice, and this is physical travel, but it's also travel on the journey. Look, Spirit is singing out here. Oh, everybody's, you know, cutting through the indecision here. Look, the clouds above, the bad decisions, the bad judgment, but they're not. It's in reverse. That's the thing. And you're also here, so I do feel that you're not really sure, you know. There is an energy of love here, but a lot of hurt and a lot of waiting, a lot of wasted potential and resources. We can see it. You know, I mean, the Eight of Pentacles can be a great energy. You know, it's also an infinity sign, that 8, we know. And yeah, that's twin flame energy, but that also takes us right into justice, because that's also Libra energy and the truth. And the lack of balance, which is causing not being honest or clear. What is that? Not communicating. It's causing an overabundance of divine masculine energy here. And as beautiful as a card it is, and there's the butterfly. Do they think they have all the time in the world? Maybe there's some truth to that. But they're sure taking their time grooming here. Hi guys. Okay, so I don't know where that ended. But the camera ends at, I don't know, 29 minutes or something at a certain time. It's just this weird thing that makes me crazy. Anyway, I hope I didn't lose too much. We already know the Three of Swords is here. And right underneath that, look what is here. My gosh. There's the cocoon. There is the cocoon. It's Venus there. And that's not the energy in this card, but that's what's there for me. This is the King of Cups. It's Pisces energy, and it's holding back a lot of emotions. And look what they're pointing at. We know that that's what they want. It was right below the Three of Swords. It's the apologetic energy. Look, there is the healing here. That is the apology. You know, it's in reverse here. A lot of feelings that they held back. This is a very, I want to say, empathic, supportive, beautiful energy. But we know here that somebody's been hiding what? Feelings, truth, clarity, whatever it is. It's, we know in the moon in reverse, and even connecting with the Page of Swords, that they know how they feel. They're not sleeping well, you know, but what's keeping them here? We see it, you know, but this is the healing. So is there more than healing being offered? Is there a commitment coming in here, or is this an apology? Either way, I feel like it's a matter of time again. And if you're even there, you know, the King of Cups is seeing things in a different way here in the upright. The King of Cups is, well, yeah, it's the King of Cups, and the King of Cups partner is the Queen of Cups, Cancer in energy, which is the most nurturing, healing, supportive energy. And we see that they want to heal. We know it, and we see it here. And it's vibrating here with the crown chakra. They know. We need to take it. Look, there's the ego. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm sorry to have to cover things. It's just really, it's what happens, you know, here at the Tarot Closet. It's the Emperor in reverse. It's Aries and Mars energy. There's the ego. Immaturity. It's all here. And this is them hiding their feelings. This is them hiding their feelings. The thing is, this is a 4. It's the 4 areas of support and stability. And what do you need for a foundation when you're building it? Well, you know you need communication. There's the 3 pentacles. There's something missing there. We know that. Mentally, emotional, spiritual, and physical. With something missing, there's a wall gone. You know, there's elements coming in. It might take things down. They all need each other, you know? And then you communicate and help to build them back up when something's missing. So we see here, mental, emotional communication is missing. They have realization. Spiritually, I feel like for some of you, there might be more than one wall missing. If you are in, you know, if it's distance, I want to say, if you're not near each other, which is the truth for some of you. Some of you, this might be someone you're even around that you're having a hard time with. For a lot of you, this is separation. No contact and or in separation. And that's the ego that's been keeping them here. And really not great planning. We see that in the 2 of Wands. It's bringing in the World card again. That's soulmate energy here. Soulmate energy, soulmate energy. I mean, it's really everywhere. And yeah, you can have more than one soulmate, romantic or otherwise. Sometimes they're not life partners. I feel like this is something that's not finished. It's pretty clear. But they may have, there's a pretty big mess up, which is okay. That's what happens. But then you communicate, you know, and you work it out so that you can build a stable foundation and do better. Everybody, but they're still in denial here. I'm keeping this, and there, look what it brought in. It brought in the Knight of Wands, and the Strength card did come. We're going to stop here, and I'm actually going to put it there. Yeah. The Knight of Wands energy, that's Leo energy, and that's a confident energy. Look, leading with the heart. Look at Spirit. There's one set for each of you, I want to say. And that's also making peace. It's bringing in Venus for me. This is not the energy here. Look at the horses. They are on fire. That's pushing through the obstacles. So the 6 of Wands didn't make it through, but this did. And that's humility energy too. That's the apologetic energy in the 3 of Swords in reverse here. Yeah, it's clear. Look at all those poppies too. That is peacemaking here. It's hot and cold energy here. So it can be an impulsive energy that somebody gets the confidence here because we see that they're trying to use their ego in the right way, I want to say, because we all have ego. And look, it brought in the Star in reverse, taking this. This is more of that energy. So by not doing anything here, they're sabotaging it. It's sabotage. Leo energy, a lot of Leo energy here today. That's also connecting us with Source. It's really everywhere here. This is telling us that there's sadness around this. Not talking, not sleeping. And it's really, really directly connected to me here to This kitty here in the Seven of Pentacles, you waiting. That Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles we saw. Waiting and deciding whether you're going to wait anymore or not. And for me, it's all about communication, but that leads into a whole bunch of things, doesn't it? And this is them not communicating, despite how we see they feel. Okay. I'm going to bring in another deck. We're going to see if there's anything that wants to come through, any new insight, validations, maybe something comes through and just throws us off completely. Let's move the energy some more. It's always shuffled. It's in German. If you watch my readings, you know. But I'll tell you what everything is, so don't worry. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. There's the death in reverse now. See, it's one of those things. Yeah, this is, I want to say, feeling really destroyed by it, and that it's not moving. And it's really centered around their ego, I have to say. And whatever's going on in their life, which you're going to know. That third party, for me, is the ego. There's the Four of Swords. I knew I saw it. So here it is, coming through. And yeah, it's where you go after the Three of Swords. It's Jupiter and Libra energy. That's the taking the time apart that's here. That's the renewal. That's seeing things in a different way. That's getting the truth. You might still be here. I think you're waiting for the truth. To those Three Swords, which we see here. Look, in reverse. You're waiting for an apology. An apology that hasn't come. Is it going to? We see they want to. This is just really clear for me. That's what's connected to that truth here in the Page of Swords and the Moon in reverse. The clarity, the truth is coming. It is coming. Just when? Is this the truth? It's the Ten of Cups. Were you in this? Were you working toward it? Was it a hope? Because it is back, it is on the table, I want to say. And I wanted to say back on the table because I was seeing it earlier and didn't come through, and it just kind of escaped me. In any case, for some of you, you were in this. And here's the thing. It can be marriage. It can be hoping for marriage. It can be moving in together. Blending a family, introducing a family. But this is reunion energy. This is divine timing. This is communicating. It's like Spirit is saying, I've done my job. Is there hope here? There is. You can see it. You can see the hope here. This is Mars and Pisces energy. What's everybody going to do? These last two cards here, because, again, everybody has free will. Look at that. So it's the Knight of Swords. They're still afraid to come here. Look, there's the offer. But I got to tell you, these are minor arcanas. It's day-to-day energy. They're always spinning for me, flipping around. Somebody makes a decision one day, they change their mind the next. This is not communicating. It's the Knight. It's the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is Libra and Mercury energy. They're still balancing things out, and they're still holding the truth. Because that Libra energy, as we know, connects us right to justice. That puts justice in reverse too. And it's the Knight of Swords. It's Mercury energy. It's the planet of the mind. It's the planet of communication. It's what you're waiting for. That's so clear. And whatever else is around that. For this, what is in this cup? For sure, an apology. Maybe more. Maybe more. You can see it. It's heading right over here. Reunion energy everywhere here. Look, there's Spirit making sure. Keep moving. This is an emotional horse. And we know with the King of Cups how they feel. The emotions that they've been holding back. Yeah, they're going. It's like they're listening. I feel like it's not a fast, this energy here of the Knight of Wands. It's the Knight of Cups. And they're listening. It's kind of almost King of Swords energy with communication. It's kind of calculated. They're taking their steps. Do you know what I mean? Like they're trying to do things differently and right. And that's the Death card in reverse. That's somebody who wants to change or has changed, who's saying they've changed, who wants to nurture a deeper physical and also psychic connection, a spiritual connection. It's an apology for me, but it could be a lot more for some of you. That's the Prince, Princess Charming card. It's romantic proposals. Is it a proposal marriage? that came through earlier, maybe for some of you. It's more for me about what they're coming in to say and where the offer goes from there. We're going to bring in some messages from their higher self and close your reading. These are calling to me today. What do you want to say to your person? Channeled love messages. Love messages from your person to you. You are my other half. Twin flame. If you're a twin flame, if you're on a twin flame journey, is that for everyone? Soulmate energy. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay, so this is somebody sending that down. Do you believe them? Interesting. You can see the sabotage here, you know. I want to show you the card. Look, there's the infinity symbol, of course. There's the butterfly. I mean, it's everything here, the poppies. Yeah, it's... And that 8, though, got to tell you, it's always an 8, if it's upside down, too. I know this is a matter of time for me. It really is a solution coming. The truth is coming. We know that. The moon in reverse. And a lot of supportive energy here and things, you know, I hear and see. And I am in you and you in me. So that's wanting to be here. It's just a matter of time. The longing for you never quiets. That's also wanting to be here, okay? I dream about a future with you. It's covering the Emperor in reverse, because that's almost like they did it, like covering up their ego, which they're trying to get over. Why is it like that? Are they in another connection? For some of you, maybe. They're in their own way, too. Are they afraid? What's going on here? I just can't seem to get over you. This card looks like it's seen better days. Forever is a long time, but I wouldn't mind spending it by your side. Right there, connecting with the King of Cups. Why do I feel like that? No, that one slipped back in. Did it? I feel like I need to get it. Yeah, that's yours. And this is showing itself. I hope you still love me. That's what that's about. I hope you still love me. Oh my gosh, that's talking to you. That's like an ending, really, card for me, for the reading, I mean. It really is just a completion of the reading, because it's that 7 of Pentacles energy was the strongest coming in and what you've been waiting for. Let's check the middle. 3. Meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. And I'm forever thankful to the universe for that. Right there with the King of Cups. Look, pointing that cute little paw. Oh my gosh, right on the lotus flower. I feel like my chest will burst open. We are a fated connection. This is the Wheel of Fortune energy for me. A destined connection, a fated connection. Your destinies are intertwined. We know this is a deep soulmate connection. And there have been some, I feel like, some cruel twists of fate. This is someone you feel like, or maybe you have known forever. This is a new start. And hearing some news around that. So what's that going to mean? We see it in the Sun card. It's pretty strong. Are you going to be there? What do you want? It's my honor to channel your reading today, really. My heart's sort of aching. It's also feels really hopeful. It's the butterflies. It's the butterflies. That's what I'm feeling. But it's in my heart, not my stomach. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading. I would really appreciate it. Watching readings, liking them, sharing them if you're inspired to do so. Of course, subscribing to the Tarot Closet. These are things that keep the channel moving and help me to grow and continue to bring you readings. So thank you very much. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm sending you love and light, all things good on your journey. I look forward to seeing you at another reading. Bye.